I put my flag up. Well, I basically only put it up on the weekends because I don't have a light to fly it when I go to work. But I got a sunrise sunset alarm on my phone, so it tells me when to put it up and take it down. And the reason I didn't put a light on it because I've never seen a flag lit unless it's like, and even some of these commercial places, they don't have them properly. They're supposed to be like 365 or 365 degrees, 360 degrees, and they don't have the lights aren't really pointed on there. Maybe the lawnmower hit them or something. They never readjusted them. In fact, there's a Army Reserve freaking station here where they got I don't even know what kind of machinery they got. They got some trucks or something, some three axles or something. I don't know. They don't have no lights on that. I think they thought that they could use ambient lighting from like the street lights to light it, but you can't see in the dark. And there's a lot of things like that. Like all these lights they're putting on flag poles. You know, they're what do they call them? They're powered by the solar powered, and then they generate, and then they have some sort of weak freaking light that you can barely see, like a corner of the flag. It's not, like lit 360 degrees. But I mean, you ever drive around like at night or early in the morning, and all these people got these Chinese freaking lights on their I don't even know, I'm guessing they're Chinese because, everything's made out of China. So I mean, why would China build something that's going to illuminate the flag, the American flag properly? And even if they are American, if they are, then they're pretty junky at their job. And all these people that don't readjust the lights after, say a lawnmower hits them, and then at night you can't even, I'm not bitching and moaning. I'm just saying, why fly a flag, and then put a light on it, and I think it's I don't know, why would you even fly a flag if you're not gonna? And then some of these flags you drive around, they're just shredded. I mean, just shredded. There's some that might be only flying from one of the loops, just hanging down. I've seen flags like that. I've seen flags just shredded. And they got when I bought my flag, it's I can't even remember what kind it is. It's American, but I mean or it's a U.S. flag, but I mean it's the material it's made out of some sort of not nylon. Anyway, it's whatever. But they say, when I was reading about them, they said that you can ship the flag in, like, those big giant flags. Because I think it's like, I don't know how often it is. I figured out it was like 18 months. If you just let your flag up there and keep it up there night and day, rain and shine, winter and summer, it lasts like 18 months. So every 18 months, you're going to be replacing your flag in this area, because it's got high winds, and you're going to get when it rains on it and then dries, you're going to get all the dirt and particles in your flag that are going to break down the fibers and stuff, and that's what causes them to shred. In fact, I don't know if I was reading the FM that they don't fly it in high weather. Like if there's a real high wind, they don't fly it because it'll just shred it. And I don't know if they fly it in the rain. I'm not gonna put mine out in the rain. I mean, what's the point of putting it out in the rain? You're not proving anything. People saying, "Oh, it flew in the rocket's red glare." Well, You know, it wasn't lit, and it wasn't lit then. So I mean, and that's another thing. When did they bring up the the rule that it had to be lit 360 degrees? Apparently, they didn't have lights back in the you know, did they put them up, put them down? I mean, if it stayed up all night, they said it was going to stay up all night, and if you see it down, and they give up or whatever. So, I mean, you know, it's too many questions. Shredded flag. I mean, are they patriots if they keep up a shredded? It's like people driving around with them on their, you know, like a tractor trailer, and it's behind their cab, and they're going 70 mile an hour down the road, and it's, I don't know how they might have put it up that day, but 70 mile an hour wind is going to shred any flag, even those little ones that they put up, and they're driving down the interstate, and it's just like a little itty bitty flag, and it's just, I mean, the vibrations on there are just going to shred anything. In fact, I saw a flag the other day, and it's supposed to fly. The stars are supposed to be in the direction of you know, of, like, say the wind's blowing out, the stars are supposed to be leading it. And that must be where all the movie stars think they should be leading everybody, because of the flag. But if you're going, you know, if it's like if you got a vehicle, and on the driver's side, the stars should be pointing toward the front. So in the direction of travel, the stars are leading the way. It's apparently in the wind or whatever it is. And I seen, what was that? Some pickup, some Dodge pickup. It looked like an emblem that Dodge put on there, and the flag. I mean, I'm sure it was okay on the driver's side, but on the passenger side, the stars were trailing. And I was like, I wonder if that's looked like an emblem from the Dodge put on it. It's some pickup. It's weird. I've just, since I built my pole and bought my flag, it was like, you know, I was looking around at flags before I started, and I started looking at them. A lot of them are like trash and they're not lit, and some that are up at night. They don't even have lights on them, like this Army Reserve place over here. And I was going to call them, but they don't even have a number. And I was going to stop in the recruiter's office, and the recruiter has a buzzer on their office. I'm like, what the heck? I remember when I went to a recruiter, they was in like a mall or something, and you just walk in there, and this place has a freaking buzzer. You have to buzz to be let in. I wonder if they got people going in there complaining to them. I was going to tell them, I was going to ask them if they knew anybody who flew the flag over at the freaking federal or the reserve training depot. It's like weird. I'm just kind of weirded out at people that fly the flag. So, that's all.